in Oshkosh, Wisconsin at the media conference, and I'm honored to be here again with the president of the Alliance for Community Media, Mike Wassenaar. Mike, thank you so much for coming. For those who don't know about the Alliance for Community Media, what is it?
Well, we're the national membership organization that supports and promotes and protects community media across the United States. So we work with public educational and government access channels, as well as with nonprofits that operate radio and other community media operations to help them learn best practices, to help them produce programs that are useful in the community, and help protect and promote their work in Washington, D.C. and in state capitals around the country.
Why should the community support public access programs?
Well, I think it's extremely important to actually have a local voice in the media landscape. Without public educational and government television in many communities, there would be no local media. I mean, in community after community, if you look at the way that the marketplace works in media, local origination of content doesn't occur without PEG. It just does not happen. And there's what we're seeing in communities across the country is the promulgation of media deserts, where there's no local information that's useful. There's no local media that's useful. There's no local newspaper. And there's no way for citizens to be able to get useful information about how their world works. It's all entertainment coming from New York, LA, or a satellite somewhere, which is, it's great to be entertained, but that's not how our democracy works. And that's also not how local communities thrive. You need to know about the local economy. You need to be able to actually make decisions about how local elected figures get into office. Democracy is not about being entertained. It's about being informed to be able to make good decisions. So if we're not careful, we're going to see a crumbling of institutions that support healthy democracies at the local level in America. And part of this entire issue of media deserts that we're seeing is no useful information being available so that people can make good decisions about their lives. It doesn't help the local economy. It doesn't help local economic development. So I think that there's a calling for many of our organizations to help your community know how government works, to know how the economy works, to be able to take pride in your local community. I think that's the challenge that we have. We need to be thinking about to strengthen our organizations, like Kenosha Media, other PEG organizations in Wisconsin and other states, but then also, help you do the important work at the local level so that you can be more meaningful.